You see Duke instantly start betting. Once Duke the Jeweler started betting, everybody looked up. By them even looking up, it goes to show they knew exactly what was going on. They kept covering for Jay Prince Jr., just like Nikki said. They knew exactly what was going on. But we know that this is something that the feds, they're gonna continue to investigate. And the two people that they got, it's the same two people who they instantly look. They've been looking at these people for years. They wanted them to slip up and make the right move so that they can be able to get them. Like at the end of the day, we saw a chain of events happen ever since Takeoff got sent up. Exactly. Duke the Jew. Hey, look, his girl. She must have knew something that was going. She must have knew something was going on because she was recorded the whole time. When Duke the Jeweler went out to that car to put that money up, that's when they stopped the recording. That's when they stopped. We already know exactly how they get out. But we know that this is something that, hey, look, the feds ain't gonna play no games. When them lawyers step in, y'all already know what's gonna happen. Duke the Jeweler, hey, look, his family not finna play no games. We already know exactly what's going on. Goes to show that it was a setup. Boosie ran right in that room and he instantly started going through the bags. You knew Duke the Jeweler had $1 million and more worth of jewelry in that bag. This is a sad situation, man. I would like to send my condolences out to Duke the Jeweler family. Nobody deserved to get did like this, but Duke the Jeweler, he was supposed to go there, sell that jewelry to Boosie, and go straight back to his hotel. Why didn't he make it back to the hotel? He didn't make it back to the hotel because they was plotting on him since he got there. This happened to a lot of people, but you can't really point an eye on if it's Jay Prince Jr. people who did it or was it Boosie people. It seemed like Jay Prince Jr. people, they had a little money. Boosie knew that Duke the Jeweler was winning a little bit of their money, but when you really look at it, it's really Boosie people who really ain't got no money and they looking for any lick and any come up that they can get.
Well, and going back to the fact that Duke the Jeweler's girlfriend may have known something was going on, it makes you wonder if this was something that was planned before they even took the trip. Because this video was very strategically recorded. It cuts off at certain points that could have shown evidence, could have shown people leaving the room, could have shown people sending hand-eye signals. And this is all the things that they're still trying to, is there another video out there? Is there more recordings out there? She couldn't have been the only one recording. A lot of people like to record these type of events just for the memory of it. So their feds are still investigating that piece, looking for more evidence, trying to figure out, do we have another angle on who left the room, which direction they went? Was there a hand-eye signal sent off? There's still so much more to this that we just have no information on at this point, and we're gathering it as quickly as we can. And the feds are too, because we want to see, we want to see justice come for Duke the Jeweler. It's not fair that there are so many unanswered questions, and his family deserves to have these answers to the questions of who, what, when, where, and why. They went there to make a transaction. Boosie pulls him off to the side. Hey, come join this game. You should have been responsible for him at that point. He's your guest.
Exactly. And you never supposed to let nobody who you know that with you, you never supposed to let them go with no crowd, man. You never supposed to let them go to their car by themselves. You knew Duke had on all that jewelry. They wiped him down. They wiped Duke the Jeweler down. At the end of the day, the people that's with Boosie really ain't got no money. That's why they standing around. They ain't counting no money. Look at them. All Jay Prince Jr. homies out there, them the main ones with the money. Like, they ain't worried about the jewelry that Duke got on. It's the people that Boosie got with him. You see them? All them over there on that side. You see how they looking. They looking like they ain't got a dime in their pocket. But it's sad. This is a sad situation. This should have never happened like that.
True, Dominic. This is a sad man. I have children. I gave that life up 12 years ago. I lost a lot of good men to these streets. Enough is enough. My father died over 30 years and my grandfather died in prison. I broke the family curse. I'm proud of me and very good. It's just what it is. We've got to take that time to change the way we live life. These men, these young men, these older men, they're the example to our youth, and this is what they're teaching them. Boosie should have been protecting Duke the Jeweler. He was his guest. He knew he came out there without his bodyguards. He knew he came out there without protection. He's on an airline, a public airline at that. He didn't fly private. He can't keep his tools with him that he would normally use to protect himself. You're responsible for your guest. Period.
And regardless of how he look at it, a lot of people feel that this was a setup from the beginning. Did they plan this days in advance? Did they plan this before they got on the plane? Did they plan it? Did somebody who was with Duke the Jeweler like talk to Boosie and them and let them know that they was gonna make sure the job get done because somebody was paid off?
Oh, absolutely. Somebody was paid off. And then we got to keep looking at, there's a whole lot of controversy about Jay Prince Jr. just to begin with. There's a lot of people that think they're covering up for him for different incidents. He doesn't have a clean street name. You hear his name and people go, ooh, because he's known to do things that shouldn't be done and then get away with it. Like, evidence paid off.
They said that Boosie paid $1 million to HPD
just to make the evidence disappear.
Yeah, just so his little cousin name wouldn't get mentioned in it.
Well, if we know anything from previous history in the last couple of years, evidence doesn't just disappear, it can resurface. And anybody who has that evidence and is willing to actually stand up and say, hey, here's what you need, like, kudos to them, because they will actually bring peace to this family.
But people already know exactly how it get down. They know for a fact you can't go to Houston and don't check in. Duke the Jeweler ain't check in at one time. And you mean to tell me Duke the Jeweler just gonna be able to get away with what he did? No, they don't take that too lightly. They take that very seriously. But at the end of the day, all they ass gonna end up going to jail from what they did. You can't set nobody up and think that it ain't gonna come back around. You can have the evidence all you want, but HPD, they already know for a fact the 5 people who was tied to Boosie set up Duke the Jeweler, them the same people mentioned in the subpoena that they did, you feel me, that the DA put out there. Like, at the end of the day, they disclosed all the information, man. And I know there's a lot of people who, oh, Jay Prince Jr. did this, Jay Prince Jr. that. Just like Trey said, Jay Prince run Houston. So evidence is like, it could easily get swept under the rug regardless of what happened or what went down. Like, come on now.
When you feel like you're untouchable, you make mistakes. And that's just the bottom line. At some point in time, he's going to make the ultimate mistake and it's all going to come to light. There is no way that the answers are not going to come to light. They always do. What's done in the dark comes to the light. He may be untouchable right now and he may run Houston, but somebody somewhere is going to get tired of the crap that he's putting out there. And whether it's taken care of via the streets or via legally, it's going to come back around.
Yeah, you can't run from no indictment, and you can't try to hide nobody. Like, at the end of the day, they got down on Duke the Jeweler and they wiped him down before he even got a chance to even think about leaving. He was just trying to shoot dice so that he can make Boosie happy. Boosie the one that instantly, and this is coming straight from Atlanta. Like, the people in Atlanta, Boosie live in Atlanta. Same people out there said that Duke the Jeweler was supposed to lead that dice game when he started winning at first. By him winning that money and not being able to leave out the door so quick, they wanted their money back. You can't get mad at nobody for winning your money. Should have never shot dice. You should have never put your money on the table. The way that they kept looking at Boosie, every time he made them calls, it goes to show. Wasn't nothing really going down up in there until they felt that Duke the Jeweler They really felt that Duke the Jeweler was winning their money. Once you win somebody money, somebody gonna want to gaffle back. People don't know about shooting dice, man. When you shooting dice, you gotta be prepared for whatever comes behind it. But a lot of people kept saying the dude with the phone in his hand. Y'all saw the dude with the phone in his hand? You see how he looked at Duke the Jeweler money. You see dude with the phone in his hand? He was recording. Yeah, he was on FaceTime recording the whole time. By him being on FaceTime, it goes to show somebody was gonna be waiting out there for Duke the Jeweler, man. They select who they, you feel me, mess with. They don't mess with everybody. They very selective, just like you said. They selective about the people that they, you feel me? It's basically like they pick they fight.
Oh, absolutely, because they got to feel like, you know, you're not going to just walk into the ring and not be ready. They got to feel like they can win that fight in order to pick that fight. You don't pick a fight you can't win.
Right. But
you don't pick a fight where you know there's 15 bodyguards standing right there.
But Duke the Jeweler, if he had bodyguards, they would have never pulled it.
Never. And that's why when you're at this level in life and you're at this status in life and your name is out there and you're dealing with this type of environment, don't travel alone. Even if they don't know that that's a bodyguard, don't travel alone.
Yeah, you're supposed to have your people with you because they was in that dice game. They shooting dice now. All them vultures standing around, man, and a lot of them didn't have money because you could tell that they weren't shooting dice because they just had their phones out. Some people was watching people's hands. Some people was trying to, you feel me? You see dude leaving out that back door, but if you look to the right, you see all the cameras. So it was cameras in the parking lot and everywhere else. Where did the footage go?
Exactly, and as I said, there's definitely more than just this angle. And why was the camera, you know, why this person leaving out is the person we captured and shot? Why this person?
Right. Why did they record him leaving out the place?
Out of everybody that has come in and out of that door, that's a bodyguard posted up right there. That's someone who's going to say, hey, you are not welcome here. Yeah, you could come in type of person. So you know there's constant flow. The cameras, there's at least 12 cameras on that screen. Where is all the footage? That compound is under every inch of surveillance.
But you see the people on the steps. It's people who was already on the steps getting the text messages, waiting for it to go down.
They posted up by the door ready to bounce out. At the end of the day, this was a setup. No matter which way you analyze this, no matter which way you point, left, right, up, and down, why was this the shot of the person going out the door?
Exactly.
Out of it. Everybody else went in and out the door.
But Duke the Jeweler, his brother said that they ain't even want no cameras in the funeral. When they had the funeral, and Duke the Jeweler brother seemed like he was hurt behind it because he knew Duke only went out there to make a business move, but he got caught into shooting dice. You can't never get caught up into gambling when you know for a fact you're supposed to be out there making money, getting the money. You ain't supposed to be out there doing nothing unorthodox that you ain't supposed to be doing, man. Anything that you've been doing, then go out there and do that, like shopping. You feel me? Driving your rental car back and forth. They said when they searched the rental car showed that Duke the Jeweler was out there. You feel me? Like they ramshacked the car. They got it all on footage. Everything that they recorded in that parking lot, them was the same people who, you feel me? They was waiting out there for them. But why did people start going out of the dice game right before Duke the Jeweler left out?
And the game was hot and heavy. Nobody was done playing that game.
No, but once he went around there to J. Prince Jr. side, that's when everything got hectic because Boosie ain't nowhere in the scene. And if you really look at it, the two dudes who was with Boosie, Lil Cam and Boosie nephew, they not even in the footage no more. Look, you can see it from the beginning. And the feds, they looked at all this and they kept saying like, where the other two dudes that look? You see the dude looking over to the side? You not finna look over to the side like that if some ain't nobody call your name.
They pulling away from the table like they getting ready to walk out.
You see the dude with the white, and then you see J Prince Jr. talking to this dude. This dude with the white beater, they said that he was the one that did that to the rapper Takeoff. So if him and the other dude with the purple, you see the dude with the purple, the dude got on the purple hoodie. Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You finna see him. You see the dude with the purple hoodie? Mm-hmm. Everybody with the white shirts on, including the dude with the black white beat on, they disappear. Watch this. Man, keep watching. The same side of the table. They was setting up. Now Duke the Jeweler over on this side.
In the way that camera cut,
Uh-huh.
it's kind of like it was cut off and then turned back on.
Because they didn't want to show Boosie was over there on the other side too. Look, I'm finna show you something. And look, you see the shorts Boosie got on, right? Mm-hmm. The Dolce and Gabbanas. Watch this. Watch this. Watch when they cut that camera footage. They ain't want them to see that. Watch this. Watch this. Look, right here. Boom. You see it? Mm-hmm. Them the same Dolce and Gabbana. You feel me? Yeah. On the that's the opposite side. Like, come on now. Why did they cut that footage? They didn't want to show what was going on and if Boosie was making any signals or anything. But look, you see the side Duke on now? Who's still holding the camera? What them two dudes that was standing on the side of the dude with the blue at? What are two dudes at? They gone. The two dudes, all the dudes with the white shirts and the dude with the black white beat on.
It's kind of like they invited him to the dice game to be able to contain the area in which he's in so they could control the situation. Okay? It wasn't a matter of him winning or losing their money because they were going to take all of it anyway. Uh-huh. It started from the very beginning when they had him put his bags in a room that I'm not even acquainted to this area. Why am I leaving my stuff here?
Look, these the bags that he brought. What you think that was in them bags?
Mm-hmm. The product that he was going to sell to his customer. And to be specific, the jewelry he had made for his customer.
Yeah, because he already made him a piece. He ain't, Duke the Jeweler ain't come out there to take an order to go back to Chicago and make no pieces.
No, you had that conversation over the phone, even though we tried to say we never talked.
He already sent the design in.
Yeah.
They said that Boosie and J Prince Jr. and them sent the designs in. Everybody who's buying jewelry, they sent all the designs in so that they can be able to get you had the jewelry once Duke actually come back out here.
Now he might have been bringing just a simple prototype with him and do you want me to enhance this? Do you like the way it is? Blah, blah, blah. But it was still something he spent hours of work on. And I'm sure he used a good, product. So it's worth and valuable.
Yeah, and they got on the same clothes, man. Mm-hmm. Look, what he say? He said they make it easy for the feds. They do.
I mean, if you really look at it, yes. And if you have any type of analytics, it's a very sad situation. If they really take the time to break these videos down, they can catch everything that we're catching, literally right down to the break in the video. And honestly, I've watched this video a few hundred times just analyzing it. That's the first time I actually caught that was a cut in the video. The video was turned off. So as you're looking for videos, looking through the videos, I should say, you're going to catch different things every time. Imagine the amount of hours the feds have put into watching these videos and trying to catch everything that changes and is out of place. My question now, having watched this today, because again, I'm seeing something new. Why that door shot? Why that person walking out the door? Out of everybody that has possibly come in and out, why was that person the person you caught on video?
Exactly.
And why did the video cut?
But why would they even put themselves in a situation to the point where they'll make it seem like they ain't no dude? You got to understand. Because they made it seem like they ain't know him.
I'm innocent. Why would I want to put myself into that situation? I don't want to be put and made look guilty. I don't want to be put and make look I have a part of this. I'm going to do everything I can to pull my name out of the pot.
And if you look at it, you see this thing on his shoulder.
Looks like dreads.
No. That's a blue hoodie. Now, if you rewind it back, who got a white beat on with a blue hoodie on?
A towel.
A towel. Who got a towel over their shoulder with a blue hoodie? The same dude who Duke the jeweler took all his money. Duke just hit him on the dice. You think that they ain't gonna? You think he ain't mad? That he just lost his money?
Well, you shouldn't gamble with money you can't lose. First off, but second of all, that's not the way you handle the situation, my dude.
Look, and the dude standing right next to Lil Cam. The dude that left out, so that means that Lil Cam left out before him. Lil Cam ain't leave out after him. Lil Cam left out first. Look, you can see it. Watch this. Look, watch this. Dude right on the side of Lil Cam and all them 3 dudes who with Boosie right there, them the same dudes who ain't in the shot no more. Mm-hmm. They not in the scene no more. Watch this. Watch this. Look, this where they cut the footage. Look, boom. Cut the footage.
Yep.
Watch this. Who left out before him? Who left out because the door was already open? Yeah. The door was already open. Who left out before him? Did them 3 dudes with the white shirt leave out before him? And then Duke the Jew? Come on now. And then Lil Cam left out. They know what they did. They opened the doors for this, man. Mm-hmm. You can't never put yourself in a situation that you can't get yourself up out of. But everybody know for a fact how Boosie and them get out. But look at the girl on the phone.
Yeah.
I wish I could zoom in. Look at the girl on the man. Look at the girl on the phone. Who she talking to?
There's so many unanswered questions. There really is.
Look. Security. If you look at the security that's at the door, he not looking at the dude that's walking out. He looking at no. He looking at somebody that's outside that door. The door is wide open. Who he looking at out there? Look. You see?
But as this goes on, he actually pushes the door shut the rest of the way.